Guys, hello and welcome to the Liberian TV network. Today is July 31st, 2024. I'm Princess Yekeh Kolubah bringing you live edition of today's broadcast. Keep following the Liberia TV network as we bring you live happenings and breaking news with regards to issues that came about yesterday and also today. So in today's development, former President Weah to address the nation on critical issues, but then political pundits they are actually analyzing some talks that President Weah are going to actually discuss issue relating to asset recovery, and he's also going to discuss issue relating to the recent audit report that have led numerous of citizens, especially high court officials, to be indicted and more names to come about. So many citizens have been raising concern about this, and according to him, he said the press conference is going to be held by 11 o'clock a.m. today, and by 10 o'clock all partisans of the CDC should assemble at the party headquarters. So we will definitely make our way there to bring you live happenings as to what's going to be said by the former president, because whatsoever thing he says, definitely his partisan gonna actually take it into key consideration. So keep following the Liberia TV network as we bring the live coverage. So guys, so also let you know, since this issue of audit has come about, there have been numerous of people, actually been providing their thoughts with regards to different issues and synopsis. So one of the party key partisan and also High Court official Chief Allen, came about with his own assertion relating to this audit report, that the current government should not actually make this audit issue to be something partial. It should be very inclusive. What actually led him also provide his thought as to what led to the defeat of the CDC. CDC said, and I quote, that CDC normally used to say they're going to be in power for 24 years, they're going to be in power for 18 years, and so on. So they actually forget to erase some checkpoint. They actually forget to put in some system that should have actually helped them by now. So he's also, telling the United Party people to say, oh yes, indeed, you have to take some, precaution. You have to put in a system. If we are doing this, definitely do it in line, wherein every citizen of the country will definitely feel pleased, and no one will say, oh, this system or what is ongoing is, partial. He also came about providing his analysis with regards to the 2023 presidential election, that any attempt for the ruling government to actually relax or do something impartial that is not actually pleasing to the citizen, President Weah has greater chance of coming back to the presidency in 2029. So in order to curtail that, Boyka administration should actually do things that are rightful, should do things that pleases the citizen of this country, and so on. So he is calling on the United Party government to be in line with the rule of law, unquote. So these were statements actually coming from Chief Allen. And also relating to Chief Allen, again, he came about, this information is on the News and newspaper, the Front Page Africa, the investigative newspaper, and so many media outlets, that the U.S. ambassador should apologize to her own, diplomatic way of doing things, especially relating to the July 26 activities that occur, wherein she, just walked out of the program with her team. So he is calling on the, ambassador to actually curtail things, to actually settle down things, and come back to status ante. But then since this issue about the ambassador, I when President Weah was when President Buakai was celebrating his 52 wedding anniversary, it caught the attention of every citizen to see the ambassador and her team at the celebration. So many have been saying also that, it seems like the president does still have this kind of close with the U.S. embassy. The government came in response saying that they are not informed, they are not aware of what exactly happened with regards to the action that was taken by a Liberian orator. So these are just things happening, and these are just major activities coming up from our country. Also yesterday, Assistant Minister Mark Jabateh for Urban Affairs at the Ministry of Internal Affairs was arrested by the Liberia National Police with regards to, a threat that was, placed over, Honorable Yekeh Kolubah, District 10 representative. So, Honorable Kolubah, Honorable Mark Jabateh came out with this threat, saying. So, just to also let you know, yesterday President Buakai suspended the CBL governor, Honorable Aloysius J. Talu, with regards to the recent audit report that came about. So these are things happening. And also yesterday, the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Information actually refutes former Finance Minister assertion that the audit report is a witch hunt, and of which it is not according to the minister. And he said, according to the former minister, he said that the audit report should have started way back, dated in the Ellens region. So the information minister also said that it is not Buakai's responsibility to go back to Ellens region or Ellens administration to actually carry on audit. So they should have done that because they were in power for 6 years, but unfortunately they ignore all of that and then focus on something else. They were actually looking at such. Buakai administration is only responsible to carry on audit report from 2018 up to 2023. So these were a statement coming from the minister. So, to also let you know into this development, Honorable Anthony Sayer, Deputy Executive Director at IMFL, will be resigning come September 12, 2024. So, citizens are also, saying that upon her resignation, since Liberia is actually looking for a unique and excellent finance minister, the president should actually make use of her by appointing her, as the president did in the case of Madam Sarah Besoro Yanti, who resigned from the UN, and now she is serving her country as Foreign Affairs Minister. And they are actually seeing the level of impact that she is making as a minister. So, alright guys, if you are following, I'm Princess KD Kopo coming to you live. So in today's edition as well, the issue about this audit report is something very scary. It's something all Liberians are currently discussing, and also the indictment process. So today CDC gonna have a nationwide press conference, which will be headed by His Excellency former President of the Republic of Liberia, George Manuel Weah. And currently, as we speak, citizens are trying to make their way for that program at the party headquarters. So these are just things, coming from all angles. So there have been numerous of debate. And yesterday also, just to expand a bit, Yesterday, when the arrest of Honorable Mark Jabateh was done, citizens and other, political analysts, they were saying that it is just a man, flamboyance. It is just something to showcase that, oh yes, indeed, the Joseph M. Boakai government is ready for the rule of law, but it is not. So these are many concerns coming from citizens. So out of Liberia in Uganda, on July 24th, citizens actually took up the street, especially young people, in demand of improvement in the standard of living. But then they were hugely resisted by state security, and some was actually arrested. So, in a moment from now, we will be shutting down this broadcast. I'm Francis Kedikopa. You can kindly like, share, and comment on our social media page. And you can also hit us up for any program, anything you want to do, your graduation program, wedding, and so on. Just hit us up, and definitely we'll come to provide, services to you. Thank you so much for following.